Hello everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading today here at MadWorldTarot. And because it's dark territory today, as it was a bit yesterday, I'm sticking with the Soulless Tarot. And I am looking today at this animosity towards the Princess of Wales, what I am calling Catred. And the Catred is strong at the moment, and it has been. It seems to be getting worse. That's my opinion. It started, of course, with Charlotte and the bullying and the dress fitting and the crying and who made who cry, and then the lip gloss, and then it went into the Rose Hanbury saga, and then it got worse, and we've heard about cold and unwelcoming and doesn't hug and lazy and weighty Katie and racism. It escalated to racism, then it escalated to faking cancer and all the rest of the hideous rumors that went around this year. The cancer saga is back again, and if you stray into certain adjacent social media accounts, it's pretty horrifying. Or if you read comments posted under news stories and you speculate where those comments might be coming from, true poison, pathological, in my opinion. So I'm going to do a relationship spread because I've just done a reading about the cancer saga, and interestingly in that reading the Montecito energy came through as pretty messed up, and Catherine's energy came through as Four of Pentacles. Really quite an extraordinary card. I was blown away when I saw it. Are the flames behind this woman who's sitting absolutely composed, strong, confident, in control of herself, her life. And so we're going to just test that out. I want to see in the context of this animosity, which must have affected her at some level. So we're going to look at it past Meghan and Catherine, how it affected both women, and now how is it going? So a little relationship spread, and then future, what's going to go on with Meghan and Catherine in this, what I'm calling, my opinion, Catred, the Catred context. So one of these for some reason, and I have to remind you that it is tarot, and it is all my opinion. It's for fun and entertainment. It's all my opinion. It's all speculation, and I just read energy here. And of course there is a disclaimer in the box below, but I think that this Catred is pretty obvious. I don't think it's being hidden at all. There's been very little in the way of concern and compassion for her in her very difficult time that she's gone through with her cancer diagnosis and her treatment and her family's difficult time and all of that. So yeah, I think I'm quite justified in calling it Catred. King of Swords, that's our underlying energy. King of Swords is very legal. Interestingly, it's also about publishing, and we've had it in the context of the book that Scooby-Doo wrote, where Catherine was outed as the villain in the racist thing. We've had lots of very one-sided stories come out, and never any ability or opportunity for Catherine to defend herself, to push back against it, tell her side of the story. And I think that's why the King of Swords has come out, and apparently she's scratching away with her claw, writing her memoir currently in Montecito. So more of the same might be coming down the pike, but not only publishing energy, it's also lawyer energy. So I think that there might be a bit of a problem if she gets too carried away. There might be a stop put to it. This is a one card reading. right here for me energetically. It's telling me that story. So let's see what the cards want to tell us, the actual story. Past energy, I'll flip both over. That's Megan's energy, it's the Emperor, and that's Catherine's energy, Six of Cups. It tells a very interesting story. The Emperor, of course, is about organizing, controlling, domineering, leading. I'm the boss, I'm the chief, me and Harry, we're going to rule the roost. It's all about us. I want to be king. She didn't want him to be king. She really wanted to be the one in charge herself. That's what the Emperor is, the one in charge. She thought she was arriving in the royal family and she was going to absolutely take charge of it and run it the way she wanted to run it, which means she was the one who had all the power, all the authority, all the everything. Catherine's energy is Six of Cups in reverse, a hurt and wounded energy, that what for her had been lovely and innocent and happy in the past, and there's three, and the three little E's would have been the three of them, William, Catherine and Harry, turned on its head. All those happy memories, all that fun, the heads together, disrupted by this force that arrived, this insistent energy of the Emperor. The Emperor is very arrogant. I know everything, I know best. It's my way or the highway. And we've heard about the bullying allegations, we've heard about the staff leaving, the trauma allegedly, all of that stuff. She was impossible to deal with and really upset Catherine. All her happy memories, including, I suspect, with the king, with the Queen and Prince Philip, and those happy kinds of memories, the children, everything, suddenly soured by this Emperor energy that just arrived out of nowhere. Where are we now? And we're going to look at Megan first. Megan's energy, Knight of Wands and Page of Wands. This is sending out messaging. Can't stop sending out messaging. It's not that impressive, the messaging. The Knight of Wands, Harry energy, also still trying to exploit him and make him part of the messaging. But as I say, it's quite insignificant because it's junior energy, Page of Wands. It's little stuff, little stings, little bee stings that go out and little puff pieces, and they don't really land. She's lost her authority. You can see the fall from the Emperor she thought she was to she is now, for me, showing up as Page of Wands, and that's Harry's energy. And Harry's energy is looking away from her. He's moving away from her. The Knight of Wands travels, and Harry has certainly been on his travels recently. The Knight of Wands can move home, can leave. He is renowned, he's notorious for leaving. If you get a Knight of Wands in your own personal readings, that Knight of Wands can just suddenly jump on a horse and gallop away. And so she really has gone down, and she's now in Touch magazine and New Idea and that sort of thing, sending out her stories about, you know, all her malice and her viciousness, in my opinion, about the Princess of Wales through other agents as well, through little Page of Wands, Lorinda Kaurs of this world. Rather than Megan directly doing it, it's going through intermediaries. That Page of Wands for me is very much an intermediary, a go-between, somebody who just takes your message, pages are messengers, and tells it. So that's interesting. Where is Catherine now in this relationship of it's crazy. She's shown up there. Same card. I was describing it at the beginning of this reading. I felt quite pushed to keep the tarot deck today and stick with the Soulless Tarot. And she's showing up again in her Four of Pentacles energy, the strong energy. I went on about it in the previous reading, so I won't repeat myself. But she's cool, calm and collected, even though her world is in flames behind her. The flames also can represent illness, in this case, of the physical body, and the treatment that she's had to endure to heal from it. for me. I didn't express that in the previous reading, though it was there in my mind. Page of Swords also is a very braced energy, wary, expecting attacks, expecting surprises, and being prepared for it. She's not the innocent, sweet thing she was with the Six of Cups. She's been through it now, and she's emerged, and she's much stronger. She's tempered. She's in control. She can give as good as she gets now. This little Page of Wands, this little agent there, is really quite feeble. When you look at this Page of Swords that Catherine's energy is expressing, you send your little messengers my way. I'm ready with my sword to chop off their heads if they get too close to me. Quite a different energy. She's been pushed too far, and she's changed fundamentally in her approach to things like this. What's lying between them? Queen of Cups again in reverse, and the Ace of Swords, and it's in reverse. This is very out of control emotion, the Queen of Cups in reverse. This is what I'm looking for in this Catred thing that I'm going on about, is this emotion that has now gone out of control. It's too much. The Queen of Cups always has either too much emotion, that is it's the crying on the floor, the sobbing, the needing something to calm her down, or it's just gone icy. And I don't get icy energy here, except from Catherine. Catherine's energy might be icy, but for me, my personal opinion, Megan's energy is bouncing off the walls kind of energy. I don't mean mentally unstable. I mean that she's got no emotional control. She's got no discipline. She's got no core. Nothing that can hold her together emotionally. She's really so invested in this resentment, and it's showing in this Ace of Swords. There is the resentment. The Ace of Swords in reverse is lies, is injustice, is spreading a message that isn't true. There it is. That little Page of Wands looks so innocent. It's not when it's sitting above the Ace of Swords in reverse, because the Ace of Swords is an ugly card. It's ugly energy of spreading untruths, shall we say, in my opinion, of course. So it's, for me, very Megan, that energy. That's the resentment that's now gone. It's escalated to levels that are quite dangerous. The Ace of Swords in reverse is dangerous. I wouldn't want to be around a Queen of Cups in reverse who had a sword in her hand. Put it that way. And I'm not meaning it literally, necessarily, but if I was confronted with that literal situation, I would take steps to extricate myself from the situation very quickly. Just saying, it's dangerous energy, it's volatile. That's my little analogy. I'm not meaning that there is going to be some sort of actual physical violence. It's just reading energy and all, allegedly, my opinion. Where are we heading? And that's Megan's energy, the future, Five of Cups in reverse, and Catherine has got the Judgment card in reverse. Very interesting. Whew. Yeah, Five of Cups, the card of regret, big sorrow. It's not going to end well for Megan. I was actually tempted to ask if this was going to affect her physically. I haven't asked that question, it hasn't showed up, but certainly the emotions are going to be all over the place in future with the Five of Cups. And this is a situation that she's not going to recover from. The Five of Cups in reverse can be read as recovering from a tragedy, a loss, a disaster, something that really rocked your world. But I don't get it. In this case, you can read reversed cards in various ways. For me, that Five of Cups in reverse just means she's going to go on and on and on and on and on, and she's going to, at some point, really regret the way she has played this. Because it's not going to go the way she thought it was going to go. What is very interesting is we have that energy. It looks a bit too like Harry, so I'm going to actually turn it over. I don't want to see Harry's face looking at me. There is a big powerful card, the Emperor, one of the most powerful cards. The problem with the Emperor is his ego, of course. And then we get another incredibly powerful card on this side of the reading for Catherine now, the Judgment card. And the Judgment card, one of the things about Judgment is it forgives. Not when it's in reverse. She is not going to forgive this. She's not going to let Megan back into her life. It's the second coming. Give someone a chance. Forgive them. Not going to. Absolutely not. She is absolutely sure of what she's dealing with now. Queen of Cups in reverse. Also the Diana thing, yada yada. Ace of Swords in reverse. She knows exactly what she's dealing with. And she's had to surgically remove her as well with the Ace of Swords in reverse. She's been literally through surgery and that fiery treatment afterwards. Whatever course of treatment she had for her cancer, don't know. She hasn't told us. But she's done. She's absolutely done. She knows exactly what she's dealing with. She couldn't think worse of Meghan Markle going into the future with the Judgment card in reverse. She will not tolerate Meghan anywhere near her as Fluffy comes to roll around on the floor and agree with me about this. Flung herself on the floor, in fact. And it's done. It's finished, and this energy is going to regret this bitterly at some point, because it's going to end in tears for her and not for the Princess of Wales. The Princess of Wales has right and might on her side. Meghan came storming in as the Emperor, and she's going to go sobbing away, slinking away. She's already in slinky energy because she's not even showing up there as herself. She's showing up here as the Queen of Cups in reverse. That whole I'm Diana 2 thing failed. So, interesting energy in this one. Hopefully you agree. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow.